Data can be a very powerful tool for your operation, but it needs to be organized. Today, I'm going to be covering a couple tips to help you avoid some of the common data mistakes that we see within data management. The most common issue we see is within your client farm field setup. You may see your yield data show up in one field and your planting data show up in another. This makes it impossible to analyze your production in depth. It also causes confusion in your monitor, especially if you need to regain your coverage to finish field work on a different day than when you started. Client farm field management can also help organize your data for year-end reports. This way, you ensure that your fields always have a consistent name. To manage your client farm field, go to the Setup drop-down in Operations Center and select Land. Here, you can rename fields, merge fields together, and much more. The next thing we commonly see is monitor data not being recorded accurately. These issues range from the wrong season or crop being selected to the header width not being changed after switching crops. Make sure, when you get in the cab, that you're updating everything before starting. If you've got multiple machines in the field, it is worth the little bit of time it takes to make sure everyone's on the same page. Raw yield maps are almost never 100% accurate, but you should do everything you can to make sure it's as accurate as possible. With Verify, our most commonly used prescription formulas all reference yield data. Bad data in means bad data out and could be a costly mistake. I personally suggest never recalibrating your yield monitor in the middle of a field. This typically creates inaccurate yield areas either before or after your calibration. The best way to ensure your data is as accurate as possible is to post-calibrate your yield data. This is done by entering the scale tickets or grain cart weights to the yield layer after harvest. This is going to save you a ton of time compared to trying to get your yield monitor dialed in the field. Data management can be a tall task. Hopefully these tips will help you in your data management journey. For additional tips or any questions, visit verify.com and use our knowledge base, or email us at agronomy@verify.com.